Here's a look at a recap of your markets on this Tuesday, the 21st day of October. Take a look at a few of the stick-out sales from the auction barns around the state early today. Of course, a lot of the auctions still going on and not completed yet. Kingsville Livestock Auction, they reported 33 head of 588-pound heifers early in the day at $425. A full load of 757-pound steers, $390. Couple of stick-out sales at Unionville Livestock Auction today. 43 head of 571-pound steers at $469. A load of 881-pound steers at $367.10. Box beef cutout values. Choice closed the day up $2.75. $371.93. Select down 89 at $352.57. Volume today 128 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. Choice Select spread at $19.36. Negotiated feedlot trade so far for the week, still fairly light, 877 head, most of that outside the 5-state feeding region. There was a little over 100 head in Nebraska reported at 372. Again, very light volume so far this week. That'd kind of be on track with where we were last week, however. Taking a look at the closing futures markets on the Mercantile Exchange today. Live cattle contracts, October up $1.82, $243.67. December up $1.77 at $245.42. February $246.27 up $1.75. Feeder cattle for October down 2 cents at $372.92. November was up 80, $373.47. January up $1.10 at $340.27. That CME cash feeder cattle index based on an 800-pound steer up through the 12-state feeding region, down $3.16 today at $372.99. Lean hogs for December up $1.20, 83.27. February was up 102 at 85.75. April at $90 even, up $1 and a nickel. Taking a look at the grain markets today at the elevators around the state, corn was stayed a 3 lower. Beans were mixed, 1 lower to 1 higher, and corn 4 lower. Corn bids at the elevators in St. Louis, 435 to 436. Kansas City at 409. Soybean bids, St. Louis, 1041 to 1043. Kansas City at 980 to 995. Wheat bids in St. Louis, 475 to 488. Kansas City at 475. On the Board of Trade, corn for December down 3.5, 419 3/4. March at 433 3/4, down 3 1/4, and May at 441 3/4, down 3.5. November beans down a penny, 1030 3/4. January 1048.5, down 1.5, and March at 1062 3/4, down 1 1/4. Wheat for December 4.5 lower, $5.25. March at 516.5, down 5. May at 527 3/4, down 5 1/4. Soybean meal, December was up $1.90 a ton at $286.90. Soybean oil for December, 50.65 a hundredweight, down 66 cents. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's a recap of your markets for Tuesday. This is Tony.